How y'all doing out there? This is your man Nico B. This is the Black Effect Enterprise, and this is an episode of the Black Effect. I want to get into this because I want to talk to the sisters. Really, this is really for my sisters, man. And regardless of whatever you hear on the internet and all that bullcrap, we got love for the sisters, man. I know I do. This has been since. This isn't new. This is for the young women listening. This isn't new. This has been since time immemorial. This is why, for the brothers, this is why some of women that y'all be trying to sell them polygamy, this is why they don't like that. They hadn't liked that since the times of Moses. You said niggas had, Moses had many wives. I mean, different wives. His first wife didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Women don't, and the Lord himself told you in the New Testament, Jesus Christ told you that it's good for a man to get on his purpose, to not even, in these times, not to even get with a woman and marry. But he said that, but then he also said that I understand that you're not going to be able to endure that. You're not going to be able to, like most men want to get with women. That's the first commandment. That mean when the Lord created man, he said it's not good for him to be alone. So, we know that most men are going to get with women. But what I'm saying for the sisters, your exclusivity on yourself is your best gift. Your exclusivity for your loving. Do you understand what I'm saying? Your exclusivity for your love. That's your gift. And the bond that you build with that man for your life, that's a gift from God. In the book of Ecclesiastes, or Ecclesiastes, however you want to pronounce it, they tell like that man. That was a great book in the Bible because it told you it. You could see it as being kind of. Some people might see that as being depressing or somber, but he told you the best things in life. When you get older, things that you value is gonna be hard work, your family. You know what I'm saying? The family that God gave you, your morality, the things that you upheld, and that you do your purpose for the Lord. That's for men. And women's purpose is to get behind a righteous man. If women was to fit that purpose, they would all be like lock and key where they need to be. I know that wrong, but I'm not trying to be funny. It would be, they would all be where they need to be, like lock and key. You'd be like, oh man, that's perfect. No, nigga, it take discipline from the people. That's why we be so hard on these simps. That's why, like if it was back in the day, like simps would be on, like they'll be targets. Like real men will be on simps' ass, man. Pause. Because the reason why is because this is in the Bible. When the king it was a king, and he had his wife start to disobey and do things, that were not becoming of a wife or of women in that time. And what ended up happening was, what they said was that this here is going to affect the common man. If everybody in society look up and see your wife defying you and saying she going to go against your word, and I'm going to do this, and you know what I'm saying, and you don't divorce her, then the common man is going to have a problem with his woman. Because he got a woman too. Nowadays, see, you got the common woman trying to jump over women of stature, and, women who born into wealth, and women, saying, oh, and let me get the rich man. Like, hold on. It don't work like that. You ain't born into money. You was born in single motherhood. This not Pretty Woman. That happens sometime. And if that happens, then you should be grateful for that. See, nowadays, a lot of women just not grateful for the things that they get. So that's why men just, see that. And they see that from a mile away. You think dudes people don't get rich by being stupid. They see that weirdness coming from a mile away. Like, if you heard Puff Daddy say, man, I don't know if they really love me or they using me. Maybe it's the money, or maybe you ain't used to me because you was depressed and now you abusing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just hit like that. Like, dudes with wealth realize where you coming from. So you shouldn't just be, focused on the money. I mean, money come, it go. Like I seen a video recently where there was a woman saying, one of these YouTube videos saying that if her man got sick, that she'll have to get a new husband. That right there, like that solidifies it for you. And I'm gonna do a separate video on that. But if you're a woman like that, you need to just like honestly, you need Jesus Christ in your life because you're not on your purpose. You really and I'm gonna just be honest. I'm not trying to be harsh, but shit, let's be real then. If you say that, if you want to be honest and say you'll just get another man, which a lot of women would, and just the same way for vice versa, if you say that, then you're really worthless as a woman. You're done. Like your use is nothing. What is your use is to work. Your use is to work and buy trinkets, buy Swiffer mops and mop your own floor, fix your own car, jump from try to jump from nigga to nigga who see you, smell you from a mile away and fuck around and you out of three niggas, one of them is gonna kill you. You're not. What is your life worth? Like that's nothing. And for the dudes who go around dropping kids everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Who go and not taking care of them, he gonna be judged for that. A dude who go around. What is your life worth for you just to be a lonely ass man? You know what I'm saying? With nothing. Jumping, trying to act like you Deuce Bigelow or something. If you're not on God's purpose. Now, if you a monk or you're a nun, I'm not talking about y'all. But most people not gonna be that. Most people, find completion in they counterpart. That's their counterpart. God has ordained things. God's chosen people to be that way, and I've understood that. Some people find like everybody battles is different. Like I'm gonna tell you, like for me personally, like I didn't had enough like vagina for 10 niggas lifetime. Maybe like I had enough vagina for one nigga lifetime. Let's just say for one. I'm not gonna try to boast him, and then it's not bragging because it come with that. I wasted a lot of time. But I had niggas talking about, man, you was the man. You know what I'm saying? You had out of female, but that's how honestly that was my spiritual illness. That's how I found worth in myself. Because coming up, I didn't even, it was in our community, we don't have much to find worth in ourselves in normalcy. So that's not an accolade. But I say that, not to say that to brag, just to say that to be honest. Like, we need to do better in in the things that we find important. And it's true, like certain stereotypes are true. Stereotypes are true because they rooted in, a lot of stereotypes are rooted in truth. And one of them is that, a lot of, like I said, a lot of us just, and it's due to certain, the upbringing of the, and things we were affected with in the country. But yeah, a lot of black men are raised to, to have that booty on the mind, the sexually charged mindset. Because let's be honest, that's what we've been championed for. Like, you gravitate to the thing. A lot of things in our culture, we gravitate to taking another nigga chick, or that need to stop. Why you sniffing for another nigga chick trying to be a stepdaddy or something? That's a fail, nigga. But if you do that, you know what I'm saying? Let me rephrase. It's not a fail to just be a stepfather. It's a fail to be chasing another man's woman and trying to make it seem like you better. You should actually be trying to allow them to work that out and get your own woman, because there's more women than men. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to. But a lot of dudes, see, it's why I don't feel sorry for a lot of y'all dudes, because a lot of y'all want to chase women that ain't in y'all league. Y'all not the type of nigga to know how to even control women, or or not control them, but literally, control them, lead them. That's what you're supposed. Honestly, that's your role, and that's their role. If you're a righteous man, you need to be getting the battle first. Start with you. You need to, and it's a battle. That's what I mean. In the black community, it's a hard fought battle. Black men don't have time to waste, man. We got to figure, but see, now you got the brothers, you know what I'm saying, and sisters on YouTube. The righteous brothers and sisters speaking on YouTube, man, really kicking. I'm talking about the righteous brothers and sisters who really, you know what I'm saying, want to do God's will for their life, you know what I'm saying, who have respect for their ancestors, who have respect, you know, for the people who paved the way for them. Those people, you need to listen to them, okay? And you have them. We didn't have them. So now you got a leg up. You got wisdom. That's why a lot of young dudes ain't getting caught up. You shouldn't be getting caught up as a baby father, as a young dude no more. Even if you are a dude who can get chicks and getting coochie. You shouldn't, even if that's, because I can't say every man is going, you know, coming up going to be righteous and perfect. You're not going to be perfect. Like, I understand, like, you sexually charged as a young teenage man. But even if you are doing that, a lot of dudes are getting smarter and not becoming baby fathers. And I'm not talking about abortions. We don't believe in that. But what I'm saying is you don't, but it's so many avenues, bro. Niggas be pulling out. Niggas not even sleeping around like that. Niggas making sure they get them a nice girlfriend. They getting them a girlfriend that they could be with early. You know, see, again, I said I had a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of money. I did a lot. I wasted a lot of time that I wouldn't get back. Yeah, I had coochie, but you figure out which one you want. Cause I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's not about how much you had. It's about the quality, and it's about the one. It's about, and it really no. It's also about the quality, but it's also about the most recent. Like, what did it get you? Like, you know what I'm saying? If Nick got a bunch of baby mamas, man, and spend a bunch of money, man, fuck, bro. Lord, man, you failed. Life passed you by, and a lot of dudes got mental illnesses and spiritual illnesses behind that. You hear that on YouTube every day. But for the chick, for my sisters, man, for women, for females, your exclusivity on your body is what gives you power. That's your power. That you can create your own love environment with that. With like, that's why it's not, you know, that's not why white women aren't better than black women. Black men don't gravitate to them and Hispanic women because of that. They do that because in their culture, family and exclusivity is held to a high regard. Those women don't want to be looked at as promiscuous hoes getting their body passed around. They still hold that morality. And it's sad that black women today over in America, a lot of my sisters don't hold that morality. And I ain't gonna front. A lot of us have done that to y'all. And I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? If for anybody who perpetuate that. But I can't do anything but give you the real. I can't control those men, you know, because there are men who keep that going right now in 2020, finna go into 2022. We need to flip that. It's time to stop that, man. Going in 2022, we need to flip it, bros, and you know, starting since we laid down the law already, we laid down the truth. I don't care what a female saying on the internet. We already laid it down. The brothers gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? And we told you what the truth was, the history of it. And even white men and other races of men understand that. Only the idiots and simps and other races who want to use black women, use the Hispanic brown women, and use Asian women. Only those men don't see what we talking about. Cause them other races of men, they have pride in themselves. Like black men, like for the most part, we lost the pride. It's hard to have pride in the country. You know what I'm saying? Where you've had all your history taken and shit like that. If you didn't have a father in your home, but see, those of us who had fathers, those of us who had legacy we had fathers, grandfathers, great grandfathers. Everybody was there, and they was locking shit up. And you had common sense from the Most High. You transcended the booty and the bullshit and the gangster shit. You transcended that, and you learned that, man. You know, you the first man on earth. That's for one. You know, you learn your true history, and you learn that black men, you know, built everything. You know, most of the stuff over here. They've built or they've helped build most of the stuff over here. They've invented a lot of things, you know, over here. But the problem is that you've had your history taken. It's not, you can't jump from A to G. You can't jump from A to Z. You can't jump from A to X. You got to go A, B, C. You know, and only God The reason why, like I said, we the chosen of the Most High, been oppressed over here, lied to, but we did have, for those of us who chose the Most High and found Him, they've jumped levels. Like there's been people who've jumped levels. Also been, those who follow Satan's will over in the heathen way over here, and it's black billionaires, man. That shouldn't even be the case because the way generational wealth works. But I'll do that on another video, man. All I want to say is, for exclusivity, for your loving woman, keep your love exclusive. Don't give it to everybody. Your love should be exclusive. Like how Aaliyah, like if you listen to Aaliyah, like I'm jamming at Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? The way that she and I'm not saying her personally, I don't know her personally, but what she portrayed, the character that she portrayed is why men love her to this day. Like they have a place, like a lot of black men have a place in their heart for Aaliyah. Is because of the character she portrayed. That's how you need to be as a woman in your community. I don't care if you sleeping with I don't care if you willing to, like, you shouldn't, a woman who doing porn, she shouldn't expect to get a righteous man who's done porn. You seen these white women who done porn. She's sitting there breaking down in her interviews and crying. Get Jesus Christ, man. Go to Jesus. He'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? You could change your life. And I'm not saying you can't get a man, but you have to do that. Because you unclean. Like, are you like, man, this is the land of the simps for niggas to accept that. But look, I'm going to end this. And like I said, sisters, that's your power. Your power is in your chastity and your exclusivity. Like with your baby daddy or something like that. Like if you had kids, I'm just going to say, like, you need to have kids with righteous men. That's the problem. You wasn't having kids with no righteous men. Those dudes are wicked from Satan. Them niggas wicked. Like, that's why, and I salute a lot of sisters, man. I'm finna start doing these real messages, man. I'm finna do that. A lot of y'all sisters I salute because y'all got away from y'all baby daddy. All right, so with that being said, it's your man, Nico B, Black Effect. I'm gone.